What is going on, YouTube? AJ here, doing a Let's Play Final Fantasy XI Online Retail Bahamut server. And last episode, we got ourselves rank 10, Bastock. Fancy new flag. Fancy new flag. Our Mog house is looking wonderful, isn't it? I don't know. Do I even want to... I don't even want to mess around with this stuff right now. Because we are going to be doing some COP. We're going to be doing some 3 paths. Let's just pick this thing up and then head out. Don't feel like messing with all this stuff. Ooh, a high potion. It's amazing. I really thought that we were gonna like end up getting a full mannequin from here, but we didn't. Okay, so what do I need? I need like I think I need a flower, right? I think I just need a flower. Let's hope that they have that on the auction house and we don't have to go kill stuff for flowers. And we'll stick with Red Mage Dancer for now. Grace Buttock. That's a wonderful name. Bid. I don't even know. What are flowers under? Was it Snow Lily? No stone. Snow Lily here. Here? Maybe. I don't know why they just all wouldn't be alphabetical from the start. Snow God Core. Nope. I don't know what else would be under. Look at that. Did not know you could do the dynamics currency on the auction house. News to me. Okay, what else? Where else would it be? Furnishings? No. Materials? Maybe alchemy? Oh, cool. 20K. That's ridiculous. All right. All right. So what now? Now we go to Grace Buttock. I don't know what that means. I think it's safer that I don't, though, too. Alright, I think I have to talk to our Grand Peer. Everybody's favorite Grand Peer. Just kidding, everybody hates him. Despachier. Is Olmia? How is she doing? Greetings, Despachier. It has been too long. Sir Louverance. You need not worry, sir. She is fine. Destructive and I travel the world in search of a truth, a single truth that will restore light to Vanadiel and her children. Your granddaughter embraces the same goal as we do, and she will not give up until she has reached it. I can sleep easier knowing that such a noble knight as yourself is watching over my dear Olmia. However, she is often one to hide her true feelings away from others, even though she may be in pain. You are not causing her any pain, are you? Olmia is a very strong-willed young woman. She understands the responsibilities that lie before her and will not cower before them. That is why she blamed herself for not knowing more about the painting in Altao, kept the Tavnasian Cathedral's reliquarium. Ugh. What? Lady Olmia is not a theologian of the cathedral. No one expects her to know the paintings. However, exactly, there's no way she could know the paintings. She was only a mere child when the piece was donated to the cathedral. Oh, why must you blame yourself, poor Olmia? Sir Louverance, I know some of the history behind the painting. Let me tell you what I know. Long ago, I helped in the transport of the relic to the cathedral. Much tumult arose as a result of bringing that painting here. Your assistance is greatly appreciated, Despachier. I will relay everything you tell me to your granddaughter. Yes, it was some 25 years ago that the painting was brought to the archipelago. According to the Marquisate officials, the painting was found deep within the ancient ruins known as the Temple of Ugly Pie. It is said that the painting depicts a scene in the verse of legendary song, the ancients and their attempt to open the gates of paradise. Yes, I remember it was I remember it like it was yesterday. A gate of light hovering over a grand city, the gatekeeper roaring to the heavens. The gatekeeper took the shape of a mighty dragon. However, his four legs were bound by mighty shackles. This image was the strongest in the painting. Many of the missionaries that came to view the painting would often call it the relic of chains or the relic of the dragon. I see. So at that time, the identity of the city was still unknown. Yes, until Cathedral Mildarion viewed the painting. It was she who told us the city was Alteu. As punishment for defying the god, the city of Alteu was destroyed and banished to the bottom of the northern sea. After the cardinal revealed the truth of the painting, as many cantacle was sung of his legend. There wasn't a soul in Tavnasia who had not heard one while sipping down a glass of brew at the local pub. However, why did the cardinal know of the city and its legend? Though I may be mistaken, I seem to recall that before arriving in Tavnasia, Meldorian was a priest who wandered the outlands on a quest for spiritual enlightenment. I have also heard tales that many of the holy relics that reached the archipelago were brought from the outlines by thieves and pirates. Perhaps the cardinal obtained her knowledge of Alteu in these forsaken areas. The outlands, I see. Yes, I also remember a group of Mithra came from those outlands demanding that we return the painting to the temple. I too have heard that tale. After a long series of talks, the cardinal was able to convince the Mithra to allow the painting to remain in Tavnasia without defacing the honor of the cathedral. We were relieved, and those Mithra beasts gone. Hey, we could go back to our normal everyday lives. Mithra, perhaps they know more of the painting. Dispartier, would you happen to recall the names of the Mithra, or exactly where they came from? I do not remember their names. I do not think they were even referred to by anything other than the title of Sin Hunters. Sin Hunters, assassins sent from the Mithran homeland to do the dirty work of the Grand Chieftainess. So this painting must be of great importance to their race. Sir Louverance, a young Mithran sin hunter, visited the Safehold a number of days ago. If you could find her, she may be able to better inform you of the secrets behind the painting. A sin hunter was here. Excellent. Despachier, I thank you very much for your assistance. I will heed your advice and begin a search for this Mithra. Thank you, Grand Peer. A sin hunter in Tavnasia. A quite unexpected turn of events, wouldn't you say? Let us travel to Windhurst and inquire with the chiefness about the sin hunters and the painting they desire. Peace out, Grand Peer. It'd be a funnier, it'd be a slightly funnier April Fool's joke if they made these home points, like, unusable. I think everybody would freak out, though. I quit. Alright, K7? Perry Vashai. I like chicken. I like liver. Meow mix, please deliver. You wish to hear of Alteo, adventurer. A moment. To ask questions in such a blunt manner does not befit a lady. My most humble apologies for the intrusion, Chieftainess Perry Vashai. My name is Louverance and Mistake. To save the people of Vanadiel, I seek the truth that hides behind the veil of history. A time of apocalypse is at hand. I beg you for the guiding knowledge of ages passed down through the Mithran race. I understand your situation. However, I know nothing of the city painted in that picture. Even if you were to ask the Mithran trackers, I doubt they would have an answer for you. They are on a journey to fulfill an important duty. If I may be so bold, are the Mithran trackers following a scent of some grave crime? Yes, they came to demand atonement for the sins of the Tavnasian cardinal. The cardinal? What crime could she have committed? Strangely enough, her sins are related to the picture you speak of. That picture was stolen from the Temple of Ugly Pie. A Mithran tracker traveled to Tavnasia to recover it, but it was instead presented with a deal by the cardinal. A deal? The cardinal apparently knew everything about the legend recited by the Mithra, and the duty it entails. She also stated that the means to carry out that duty had been prepared in Tavnasia. The tracker had no choice but to accept the deal. The fate of Vanadiel's people was placed in the hands of the Cardinal. Chiefness, indulge me if you will. What is the legend and what is the duty it reveals? What had your people intended to do? That duty was given to the Mithra by the ancient race depicted in that picture, a duty to awaken the sleeping gods. The sleeping gods. Surely you have heard the tale of ancient race that wounded Vanadiel by opening the gates of paradise. The emptiness that poured from that wound tried to swallow everything in its path, the mountains, the seas, the skies, the forests, even life itself. Living beings of Vanadiel decided to use the tears that Altana had shed to cleanse the world. However, a battle erupted between the king of the people and the king of the dragons over the fifth tier, a conflict that knew no end. The people that survived used the power of the sleeping gods to heal the wounded land. And that is the legend told by the Mithra? Adventurer, in your travels you would have seen the giant glowing crystal that lies hidden far away from civilization. Those crystals are the resting places of the gods. Slumbering within are the immortal beings who were called forth to heal the land in the age of legend. The wounded land of Vanadiel bleeds forth dreaded emptiness. It is now time for us to awaken the sleeping deities and mend our suffering world. But how? That has not yet been revealed to me. But if you must learn the answers to that question, you should ask the Tavnasian theologian who was the survivor of the Great War, before she is punished for that crime. Do you need further explanation? The Mithra sin hunters never forgive a crime. The sin does not die with the sinner. Be careful with your actions. It is not our place to judge your sins, but in time your sins may come to judge you. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble then. What do you make of her words, Destructive? The theology of the Mithra veers quite dramatically from the start, from that of Sandori Cathedral in several respects. The legend concerning the 5 tiers of Altana, especially at odds with what the Elvins believe. That is why I warn you not to swallow her tale without question. Talk of legends aside, the chieftainess' description of the emptiness that appeared in every corner of Vanadiel is an indisputable truth. However, the Mithran trackers are now chasing after the theologian Prish, and not Cardinal Mildarian. Which would mean that even the trackers are unable to locate the whereabouts of the Cardinal. Does this mean the Cardinal has already bid farewell to this world? Has my astonishing luck finally failed me? It's nice to see you again after so long, sir. I wonder if you remember old Hanoi Gamoy. I thought you might have informed me of your presence. I was mighty surprised to hear that you were in town. As always, your visits cause quite a stir. But I do babble on. Your subordinates bade me pass this on to you. It is an item that should help tremendously in your task. But this is... Yes, indeed. It was broken when you crossed swords with that detestable Vuki. I went to great lengths to have it repaired for you. What's more, I finally made progress on the task you entrusted me so long ago. That despicable bounty hunter that caused you so much trouble, Goldmane. You have information? Yes, according to some Mithran pirates, the rascal purchased a small, deserted island south of Mora. I see, my luck has not forsaken me after all. Destructive, I ask that you leave the rest of this task to me alone. My incredible luck does not extend to those around me, and may prove to be more of a hindrance than help, until we meet again. And that should be it. That should be the end of it. But it's not. Alright. Off to the Pierogi Islands. Knowing our luck right here, we're going to get there and it's going to be like, oh, next boat's in a half an hour. Edmondo. Never trust Edmondo. Alright, do I have anything over there? Kulu Shushu? I don't. That'll do. Let's do some ambuscade. So I might just break up the 3 paths. One each episode. It'll probably be like 30-minute episodes, but for my sake. Because even if I did 2, there's no way you get the 3rd one in. And I'm just not feeling a hour-and-a-half episode right now. Not feeling it. We're getting close though. I think this is the end of 5. This might be, I don't know if this is the end or the beginning of chapter 5, but I think there's only 8, right? 8 or 9. So okay. primaryguild.com. I still can't. This game is 20 some odd years old. Still selling Gil. Okay, now our luck is that's the boat that we need. And we get to it. Oh, run. That's funny. Please tell me that we have tickets. Okay, good. Always buy that multi-ticket one. Always buy the multi-ticket. Did we just get lucky? Let me double check that. This is the... Yeah. Pierogi Island. How lucky was that? We just got there. That boat went out, what, like 30 seconds after we got off? Oh boy. Maybe luck is on our side. Alright, let's get 2 back. 2 trusts back to... Just in case we have, just in case we get uninvited guests. What's scaring me is that we're not getting very good skill ups anymore. And we still have 100 to go. Okay. Thunder 4 is kind of fun. What does the Jokri robe have on it? Magic accuracy 46, int 50, mine 32. Magic attack bonus 43. Refresh 4. The refresh is really noticeable. And I thought there wasn't there like a home point over in Pierogi Islands? Okay. That's kind of fun to do. I've never taken a black mage. I don't think I've ever taken a black mage past 37. Maybe I got to 38 on one of them. Never took a black mage. They were extraordinarily powerful in on private servers. And at one point I was going to do it, but then I decided against it. Because I got angry at somebody. Like somebody in the in my link shell was like yelling, like, we need more black mages, people need to get on this and get more black mages. And I had asked him, I'm like, oh, okay, well, this private server, power leveling was a very fast way of leveling, but it was just time consuming. I'm like, oh, okay, well, if you want more black mages, I'll happily, I'm sure I could get like, one or two other people to do black mage with me. If you don't mind, like maybe power leveling this a little bit. Absolutely not. I will not power level your black mages. You will have to form your own black mage parties, and if you die once, it'll fall apart, and it's just stupid. Just stupid. I've always had no problem if, like, a link shell or a guild and whatever in MMOs, oh, we really need this job. Unless it was a healer, then I would just say no. But I've had absolutely no problem, like, oh, you need a paladin. Okay, I'll level that next. We'll get on that. But I mean, if there's need for it and nobody else wants to do it, or if there's need for it, and getting to 75 on a black mage, at least on private servers, and I'm sure like kind of like Treasures of Ot Urgon time when nobody wanted them. Getting in a party was like it was just impossible. Like you just couldn't do it. Okay, H11. So down here, down there. Yeah, I thought there was like a. I don't see it on here. For some reason, I thought there was a home point crystal. Toucan Sam. I was also never a huge fan of leveling a job. Leveling a job. Okay, H11, one down. Where you would level to 75. Doing something that was like completely opposite of what your job was. Clunk, clunk. The machine has noticed something behind you. Whirl whiz. So destructive. You came even after I specifically requested that you entrust this matter to me. I suppose it is your prerogative as an adventurer to poke your nose into other people's business. However, you really are too forgiving. Those who find enjoyment in the humiliation of others need to feel the sting of regret for their actions. Look at what you've done to my war machine. After all I went through to get my hands on one. You're so mean. You're so terrible. You're so ugly. You waste your time speaking through these mandragoras. Are you listening, Vuki Chibuki? I am Louverance and Mistale, representative of Sandorian Cathedral. Show yourself immediately. Well, well, I really believed you met your end in Sandoria. I can never forget the cuts of that blade. You won't fool me. Throw down your sword. One false move, and that bird will be in a direct flight to Chateau d'Orgeil. It carries a note from the Royal Knights, one that informs them of your survival. Still prepared for the worst, as always. Your cowardice has worsened with age. But perhaps you didn't hear me clearly. I am Louverance and Misdale. Even with the assassination of Frank Mage, the family of Misdale still retains honor among the knightly orders. With that family name at my disposal, your trivial note will amount to nothing. I tired of your games, Vuki Chibuki. Why would the scion of such a noble marquis's family act in this way? Did you argue that honor alone will not fill a hungry belly? That is the kind of reasoning I would expect from a Tarotaro with no understanding of the term honor. It is the complete opposite. I've chosen to use my influence to see that justice is done. To see justice done? Your notion of justice should have been erased years ago, along with the destruction of Tavnasia. Is it true that even now, 20 years after the war, the ruins of the Marquisate still crawl with the remnants of the Beastman army? However, the wards erected around the Sacrarium by Cardinal Mildarian sheltered the underground delivery tunnels from invasion. I've discovered that the safehold built within those tunnels harbored the refugees of Tavnasia. Refugees? Are you certain? If you had not chosen to waste your time here lamenting the past, this revelation would have reached you as well. The refugees of Tavnasia have already presented their plight to Juno and asked for a member of the government to visit Tavnasia. Juno? A government official immediately entered the safehold under the pretense of aid. Without the knowledge of the Tavnasian survivors, he proceeded to rifle through the contents of the Sacrarium. But this is great news. At least the inhabitants of the Marquisate weren't completely obliterated. Those trinkets of the past have no use for anyone. Juno could take anything they want if the refugees are to be saved. But can it truly be said that the people of Tavnasia will be rescued? You lost your wife and children in that war. No, we didn't. Everyone who survived that travesty lost someone or lost something or someone dear to them. Their spirits have suffered a terrible blow. Right? That's those my three favorite Taru's father, I think. They have spent years cowering from the shadows of horrors that lurk beyond the walls of the safehold. And those responsible for the current state of the Marquisate have all but forgotten its existence, living in blissful ignorance. These very same villains are soon to be the recipients of the tears of gratitude from the very people that condemned to misery. Do you mean to simply stand by and watch as this injustice unfold, even though the truth weeps silently in your heart? What else would you have me do? Surely you don't intend to tell me what really happened. Yes, that is exactly what I propose. I will shed light upon the dark purpose of the Allied army hidden beyond the confusion of the Great War. I will also call for assistance in the restoration of the nation of Tavnasia. What? You can't possibly do this alone. Ha ha ha. It is the realization that of that very fact that prompted my return. I already control the successor of the Tavnasia Marquisate. Preparations to receive funds and troops from certain wealthy family are also well underway. This wealthy family is willing to pour its resources into recovering the knowledge and relics that have been collected over the years by the Tavnasian Cathedral. However, these relics have all been taken by Cardinal Mildarian, and her present whereabouts are unknown. This is why I've come to request information from you. I wish to visit the source of this bounty. I need to know the way to the city of Alteu. Along with several others, you were on a secret mission from the cathedral to find the path to the celestial capital. Were you not? That may be so, but we were never able to discover our way to Alteu. Then why, my little friend, did the Tavnasian cathedral call upon me to silence you? You must have discovered something. Now choose, will you keep your silence or keep your life? Wait, I'll tell you. We discovered that the way to Alteu opens once every 100 years. That's all we found, I swear. Once in 100 years? That's everything I know. Time for me to leave. Oh. My, he does move fast for such a diminutive chap. Never mind, I have the information I came for. The stone statue I saw in the Mimeo mirror is a statue of Promethea, the one kept in the reliquarium of the Tavnesian Cathedral. Could this statue also be the relic from Alteu? Which would mean the professor from Windhurst. Later. Alright, cool. I'm so glad we caught that boat. Alright. Okay. Well, I guess I lied. I thought that these would be a little bit faster. But I'm guessing that right now we're at like at least 35, maybe 40 minutes already. Pindoodle. Canklebiter. I think so far Canklebiter wins. Nowhere. Biscuit. I don't think they're. I always think that we have one for Olton Movopolis, but I don't think we do. I always expect there to be one in there. Oh yeah, I forgot about. Guskin has this wonderful noise in here. Isn't that the alarm or something? Alright. Now where do we go? I was going to say H11. Oh, geez, Olton has this too? Okay, we should have a cutscene. I don't think anybody ever told us that we had to go here. Why, if it isn't the adventurer Destructive, I must commend you on your insight. Yes, it was nearly 100 years ago, too, that the Moblins wandered their way from the bowels of Vanadiel. And then the Tartar scientist who examined the statue of Tavnesia, what he said about the statue dug up from a labyrinth. I advise you, do not let your guard down while traveling through these caves. The Moblins' behavior is often erratic, and they can be quite nastier than their cousins on the surface. Out of all the beastmen, they seem to realize that they are the children of the Twilight. And it is this fact that drives them. Yes, one of my colleagues said he spoke with the creature known as Tarnatic deep on the eastern end of this area. The Moblins call Olton Old Ton Movopolis. Whether that beast will help you or not, I'm still not convinced that this cave is truly the path to Alteu. Oh no. Creepy kid. It cannot be. Later. Okay, so what are we doing here? K10. K10. Oh geez, all the way over there, huh? Okay. So many hours I've spent in here. So many hours. Two reasons I spent hours in here. Most recently on I think it was, yeah, it had to be Eden or Kupo. I was an alchemist, and higher level, like 50s or 60s, for prism powder, and I think one or two other things. You would need, what was it? Artificial lens? Or glass fiber. The moblins, I think the moblins, the goblins, and the bugbear masks, with a lightning crystal you can desynth them into maybe I picked that up. You desynth them into the glass fiber. Desynthing was never a huge... cool, that was new. Desynthing was never a super reliable way to get this stuff, so you'd have to farm stacks upon stacks, and they weren't like a guaranteed drop. So hundreds, yeah, I farmed hundreds of those, and I was in here for hours. And then another thing was, I think it was when I was doing Samurai in original retail, and that's not him. Original retail, where an NM right here, was it Strongman, Bugbear Strongman, or Bugbear something? He would either drop, oh, weird. I wonder if he's up. There should be two of them right there. Nope. Maybe somebody was just in here. Oh yeah, there you go. I bet that somebody was just in here doing that. And look at us, rank 10. Be proud. Okay, who am I looking for again? I forget. And the sand pants were store TP plus something. 6, 5, I don't even know. But, they were very rarely on the auction house. They weren't a super ton of money when they were. But they were just never there because nobody camped it. I'm Tarnatic. You lady that want to go deep in Movopolis? You crazy. Crazier than Tarnatic. But I like crazies. I take you, but first you give me goody. I want crazy goody. I want flower that grows in snow. That's crazy. He sounds like stinking Brian Fellow. That's crazy. You give me crazy flower, I take you to shaft 2716. But that's as far as Tarnatic go. Shaft 2716 is a bad place. Even crazy Tarnatic not going there. Alright. Dude. Snow Lily. Tarnatic happy. Tarnatic crazy, like crazy adventurer. Moblin's no break promise. Tarnatic take you to shaft 2716. Brian Fellow. That's crazy. There's no map for this area. Okay. So that's the shaft entrance. So I think it said leave the shaft. And I'm quite nervous about doing this. I don't know why I couldn't do this later on. And it said to pick up this. Okay, so there we go. Okay. Do we have a fight? Do we have a fight to go to? What is this, I think you could do, what, E&M's here or something? A century of hardship. Two minutes, 1 second. By Naomi. Ooh. They're just dancing. Prometheus reborn. Prometheus reborn. He's stronger than stupid Yum. He's more powerful than ugly goddess. We'll take him. Moblins don't need break promises. We'll take him to Sparkly Palace or place. Yeah, Sparkly Place. For, yeah, underwater. Fill with rocks. But we digs. Moblins don't break promises. We take Prometheus to sparkly places. I never imagined we would meet Celtaeus in this place. However, what could these creatures be jabbering about? Shoo-ah. Who are you people? Do you know who that boy is? A Galka. I am Jabos. I have lived with the Moblins for a long time. A long time in peace. But lately, the Moblins act strangely. They praise the Twilight God. They attack the children of Altana. But I'll stop them, I promise. Moblins don't break promises. Now go, leave the rest to me. But... out of the way, Mackie's coming through. Out of the way, Kookie's coming through, too. Wait right there. Where are you, those pesky children from... Why, you are those pesky children from Tavnasia. Whoa, it's the funny-looking boy. Whoa, I told you we shouldn't have taken that shortcut. Whoa, who cares? Let's catch him. destructive. This is the perfect opportunity to take Celtaeus into custody. We cannot pass it up. Oh, okay. What's happening here? So what's going on here? Where am I going? It has been quite a long time since I've done this, so I have no idea what's happening right now. That's a long... Alright, where are we then? Trico track. Alright. Farm a gold key. Okay. Is it all you got? I could beat you all with one hand. It's time for the tickle torture. Oh my gosh. Arg, stop right there. Oh, geez. Hey. You just murdered a bunch of kids. Alright. Hey, let us out of here. Let us out. What's this? Oh, 3 Torotoro. Look tasty. We're delegates from Juno. You touch us, you're toast. We're delegates from Juno. If you don't let us delegate, you'll be toast. Shut up. Noisy Torotoro give Moblin headache. Be quiet or I'll cut your throats. Delegates. You would not happen to have been sent here by Nagmolata, would you? Wait, everyone calm down. Listen to me. Jabu, what do you want? That boy, he's not Promethea. He looks nothing like Promethea. Doesn't look like Promethea? You know what he looks like? Yes, I've seen Promethea. His statue. Statue? Oh, that statue. That one's... The one that got stolen. Jeez. Yeah, I saw it too. It looked nothing like the boy. But boy used the dark power, just like legend says. Yes, but there is no crystal in his chest. He can't be the real Promethea. And you weren't created by Promethea anyway. Jabu, don't start with that again. Words F Dawn Goddess. Jabu is fooled by bad people. Bad people must pay. Leave them for Thai-sized dinner. Yikes. If you do that, we won't be able to trade you Promethea statue. No, Promethea statue. Statue? Taro. You have statue of Twilight God? Taro, you dug up Promethea statue? Yeah, we know all about that white statue. Yeah. You want that statue? Trade us the boy. Yeah, trade us the boy. Moblins want the statue. It's written in Moblin legend. But we can't give them reincarnate of Promethea. But Promethea is strong. We've got him to Taro. Taro, maybe he can come back when he's won? Prometheus angry. Prometheus getting away. Ah, wait. My reward's running away. Ah, open, open, open. My reward's getting away. Wait. I'll let you out. Travelers, this place is dangerous. You should leave right away. The moblins are upset. Who knows what they might do. There's an exit over there. Don't look back. Run. And don't tell anyone what you heard or saw here. Don't. I do not think that will be possible. Mr. Jabos, of what the moblin said, there's still much that troubles me. What were they talking about with the boy? You must tell us. It may aid us in finding Celtaeus and bring him into custody. Shua, so you know of the boy. I too wish to know more. We must go to Bastok. That's it. Master Sid may know more of what's going on. I shall lead the way to the metalworks. You can inform us what you know. Destructive, I will meet you again in Sid's laboratory. Okay. Blech. Okay, so this is the exit. Right? It's not the same. Yeah. Okay, so now I know why they told us to get the home point before we did that. Because we couldn't have afterwards. Alright, what are these moblins? Alright, so it says get the gold key. So we're gonna get the gold key. And we're just gonna bring out the works. Gold key, please. Lion, do your job. Or not. I really like moblins. Moblin mask. There you go. If you had a lightning crystal and about 50 levels into alchemy, make yourself some glass fiber. Moblin mask. Goblin. I don't think goblins drop it. Yeah, it's a good idea that they tell you to do this now. It definitely would not be fun if you were like, oh, I gotta get, I'm gonna finish up this mission and then have to come back here. I keep on, and I'm not trying to spoil anything because I don't remember. I keep on thinking that Louverance is a bad guy. Alright, goblin. Jeez, goblin. Why are there so many goblins? Where are your moblin brethren? Oh. I guess you can get it from goblins. Let's make sure that I got it. Where'd it go? Where did it go? There we go. Alright, Sid time. Good old Sir Met Teeth himself. Okay. The 3 paths. I think that was the longest one. Could be wrong. I think that's going to be my first t-shirt if I ever get a big following. I say it so much. The phrase, I could be wrong. This is a t-shirt. Oh, let's look at them teeth. What? You said you were looking for Louverance. I'm sorry, I haven't seen him around since he left. Oh, Cornelia's got a letter. Uncle Sid, a pack of angry goblins attacked the Steaming Sheep restaurant. Master Ogby drove them away, but not before it injured some of the guests. Goblins in Bastock. Is Hilda all right? Destructive. Come with us right away. Jabos has been taken back to the Movopolis. Jabos? Jabos? Who's that? A Galka who had been living with the Moblins in Movopolis. For the past centuries watched over the creatures, trying to convince them to live in peace with those in the world above in their dark cave. Forget about that man. He's forgotten his roots, thrown away his identity. He's no longer a Galka. The Moblins attacked him. It's probably his own fault. Jeez, the Galkas, they're just not nice to each other. It may be, but we cannot look the other way. Without the assistance of Jabos, we may never catch Celteos. Come, Destructive, we must hurry back to the underground city. I think that Sid's trust should have, like, bionic bite or something like along those lines. Keith Nash. Okay, where would this be? Would it be in... I don't even know where it would be. It wouldn't be... No. Not Gustaberg. Huh. I didn't know it. Not Volvo, no. Where would it be? Not Bastock. Not Tunisia. Where? How do you get there? Huh. Gustaberg, sort of, but no. I don't know where it would be. Definitely not there. No. Oh. It would probably be under Mavopolis. Okay. Yeah, the funny thing is again, I was debating whether or not to break these, the 3 paths up into 3 videos. I think that's like a complete, heck yeah, we're definitely over an hour. I assume we're definitely over an hour. Alright. What do we got to see now? Jabos is dead. I was just trying to help them. You. Why have you returned? I have nothing more to say to you. Don't worry, I will convince the Moblins. I just need more time. More time. Come to your senses, man. You've been trying to convince these creatures for the past 100 years. They have not listened to you before, and they are not about to listen to you anytime soon. The Beastmen were born from a seed different than you and I. They will never understand our logic, and we will never understand theirs. Yes, there are a few individuals on both sides that learn to feel for the other. However, when the species unite as one, their nature takes control. The will of the group overrides the will of the individual. This will is their destiny, a destiny that cannot be altered. The boy we are after, Celteus, the Moblins will never betray him because that's the will of their species. And the will of their species is that of the twilight god, Promethea, the same will that Celteus inherited over 10,000 years ago. No, you are wrong. The Moblins are merely blind to the truth. They were tricked. Tricked into what? Listen to me. Long, long ago, the Moblins were searching for an iron giant, bathed in light. Their legend, it says the Iron Giant, he will give them power. So the Moblins began digging, but what they found, it wasn't the Iron Giant, it was a stone statue. But they believed it was what they had been searching for, though no matter how much they prayed, no matter how many offerings they gave, the statue gave them nothing in return. To learn the reason why, they left the caves and began to attack people. They would kidnap and pillage, all to find an answer. I knew I must try to stop them, so I set out on a journey to learn of the statue. The statue? It was not long before I learned it was not the Iron Giant, but Promethea. I told this to the Moblins, hoping they would understand a change their ways, but I was wrong. I had opened Pandora's box. The Moblins started to believe that they were the children of Promethea, and that's what it was their destiny to hate and destroy the children of Altana. And that is why you remain here with the Moblins, to convince them of their misunderstanding, to repent for your sins? Jabos, you need to not burden yourself with such futile efforts to shake unwavering destinies. The Moblins would have eventually realized they were born of the Twilight God. No, the Tavnesian priest told me. Our legend was wrong. The Moblins, they were not born of the Twilight. Preposterous. Are you going to have me believe the official from the Tavnesian Cathedral denied the teachings of Altana? I've never heard such an outrageous thing. Are you in your right mind, man? I know only what I heard. The priest, she helped me. She said the Twilight God died long ago. The Beastmen were born. But he will return and bring the end of the world. She also told me to continue searching for the true Iron Giant. And when I found him, the slumbering gods would show me the truth. Then she rid this place of the statue. With their statue gone, the Moblins returned to their caves and began digging once more in search of the Iron Giant, in peace, until they found the crystal that breathes life into Vanadiel. Jabu, why didn't you tell us? Checo, Chuck, Javos, we heard everything. Jabs didn't tell Moblins the truth. Jabs betrayed Moblins. Jabos were very mad, very, very mad. Jabo, we never been this mad before. Jabo never lied to us before. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Yes, I lied to you. I was told you were the children of Promethea, but I couldn't believe. That's why I kept searching for someone who would tell me the truth, searching for the real God. Jabos, you can't fool us again. Jabos, you can't trick us again. Jabos, Moblin have nothing more to say to Jabos. Wait, Jabos. Goody by Ongos. Goody by Ongo. Oh, you Galka. Wait, Jabos, what did they say? Where are you going? I must go. They told me goodbye. Then come with us. Jabos, your strength will to save the Moblins. Why not use that ability to save us as well? Save us? Just as the Moblins are bound to the chains of Promethea, the children of Altana too are in danger of them meeting the same fate. If the chains are merely part of the Twilight God's curse, then possibly what you said is true. The Moblins are not the children of Promethea, but simply diseased by his evil will. The chains of Promethea? Like the expansion pack? Come, Jabos, let us meet with Sid and derive a plan to rid our world of the Twilight's darkness once and for all. Alright, I will help you to save them, not us, them, my friends, the Moblins. Oh. Sultaeus, I found you. Finally. I have finally found you. They shall defeat you. Alright. Well, I think that's it. I think, geez, was that over an hour? Or was it just at an hour? I don't know. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed making it. Just getting some progress done, you know? So, yeah. Until next time. Take it easy, folks. Thanks for watching. Bye.